This is me picking up some takeout during the coronavirus pandemic.
I'm just filming the process.
A lot of us are having food delivered nowadays.
Well, I'm touching it.
And I wanted to know the safest way possible to handle all this takeout so we don't contract COVID-19. Hi, I'm Yara, and I usually cook my own meals. But of course, sometimes I also get food delivered. So I talked to a food safety expert to figure out what I was doing wrong and what I was doing right.
So, I've just placed the order for Thai food, and I'm making sure that all the cameras are in focus. I'm gonna meet the person at the door. Okay, it's here. My sandals! Cannot find them. Oh god. Just gonna run to the elevator. Hi. Can I take you?
Yeah,
okay.
good.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Okay.
I am back. All right, so hello. Hi, Professor Gibson.
If I face directly towards the window.
I called up Professor Kristen Gibson. She has a Ph.D. in environmental science and microbiology and knows a ton about viruses.
So thank you for joining us. I have some takeout here. Okay. What do I need to do before consuming this takeout? Walk me through this, as if I've never opened this before.
Okay, so open your bag.
I got some pad see-ew. I ordered Thai takeout. And fresh garden spring rolls. Is this bag infected?
No more than it normally would be, right? So I would just put it right into my recycling. You know, viruses can survive on those surfaces, but not for very long periods of time. And the amount of viruses that could be on the surface is actually probably quite low.
So first,
wash your hands.
You have to sort of get all the tips of the fingers, like that, and then also a little bit of this. Get the thumbs.
So this virus has what they call a lipid bilayer or envelope around it. It is very susceptible to just soap and detergents. That's why we keep saying wash your hands. This envelope, the soap breaks it down because it's a fatty lipid envelope. That's what soap does. It breaks down fats.
Right, and this thing is like ultra strength degreaser, so it like cuts through any fat, grease, oil. So I mean, I don't wash my hands with this all the time, but I'm sure the soft soap that I have also does a similar thing.
I personally like to take my takeout and put it on a new dish just because I don't like eating out of styrofoam and other things. I don't think it's going to change any sort of risk level.
Oh, okay, so it's just as safe if I eat it in the plastic container.
I would think so, as long as you are washing your hands after touching all the outer surface of those packaging containers. There is no evidence that you have foodborne transmission of this virus. This virus, coronavirus, is a respiratory virus. So it is going to be entering into your system through inhalation. So it's going to enter your respiratory tract. You may not all know, but when you swallow, there's a little piece in your body that closes and keeps the food from going into the respiratory tract, right? And so basically, the coronavirus isn't going to reach your respiratory tract by eating food. It really would be inhalation of aerosol droplets into your respiratory system.
So hypothetically, if this food had one coronavirus virus on it, like let's say on top of this piece of chicken, and I ate it, I assume that my stomach acids would destroy it.
I cannot say 100% positive that all of them would be gone, but I will say we have lots of defense mechanisms, especially that low stomach acid, that will certainly make the virus not infectious anymore.
I walked up to the delivery driver. He rolled down his window. I reached for the bag. I removed it from his car. We waved goodbye. I smiled at him. What is the safest way to obtain food from a delivery person?
Exactly what you described. It's a very quick transaction, no chit chat, no talking in a closed space. You get your food and you go. They do offer now a lot of touchless delivery type scenarios, which I think is a great idea too for people who would be concerned about that closer contact. Heat will certainly inactivate any virus that wound up on the plate, and so putting it in the microwave is not a bad idea. I don't think it's an absolute. I don't think it's necessarily a step that must be taken unless you feel that that's going to make you less anxious about eating takeout food.
I'm just gonna wait for this, I guess, to get cold and reheat it later. It appears the sauce is missing though. on. I'm just gonna, oh, now I touched the container again. Just gonna get the sauce out. Just gonna wash my hands one more time.
When in doubt, wash your hands. You may need a lot of lotion and stuff.
Yeah, my hands are starting to like crack. Let me show the small camera. Okay.
I'm like, why haven't everyone been washing their hands anyways?
Okay, so after filming this video, I learned delivery apps charge restaurants crazy high commission fees, sometimes as much as 35%. Mom and pop restaurants are really struggling right now, so if you can, try ordering directly from the restaurant, unlike what I did here.